Alright, I got another thing to say. So, this is about like trials and different things. So, in the grand scheme of things, what I've observed is that whether we're in the faith or not, like we all go through fiery trials and experience hardships and different things. Whether you know God or not, like that isn't the thing that determines whether or not you will or won't have trials. Cause like in actuality, like we all go through hardships. Paul did say that we must go through many hardships to enter the kingdom of God, and that is definitely true. There are times when, like, we're being tested and tried, and when we're put in the fiery furnace of affliction, not because we're hated, but for growth and character development and to come out purer than gold. And trials prove, I've heard this one a lot, trials prove the genuineness of your faith. Like, trials show, like, just how much you believe and trust in God, even when things aren't going the way you'd want them to. But the advantage we do have, us as believers, the advantage that we have versus everyone else is that when we go through these trials, we're not doing it by ourselves. Like, God is with us. He's with us in the fire. He's with us in the storm. And He's there with us, encouraging us, strengthening us, and empowering us by His grace to make it out, to make it to the other side. Whereas everyone who does not know God, it's like they don't know what's going on, and when certain things happen to them, it's all very confusing, and they don't know what to do. They don't know who to turn to, and they don't know what their life's gonna be like or what's on the other side of their trials. Like, it's very scary to them. And or even worse, they'll be full of fear, they'll be anxious, they'll feel depressed, like. But us as believers, even though we go through hardships and different things, like, we're at peace at the end of the day because we know our Creator. We know our God who created us and fashioned us. And we know that despite all the things we're going through right now, we're not alone in this fire. We're not alone in the seas because He's there with us. And He promises that He will not leave us or abandon us. He will not leave us nor forsake us. He'll be there with us and He'll guide us. He'll guide us on the right paths and help us to get to where we need to go and to do what we need to do. And we have this promise: all things work together for our good, good and bad. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, it's all ultimately leading up to our good. Like, God takes it all, the good and the bad. He takes it all and He turns it around for our good. Whether it was things that you did or it was things that other people did to you, like, God in His sovereignty, He's able to take all that and use it all for our good and help that. Like, He could turn a mess into a testimony. Like, He could turn something bad and terrible that was meant to destroy someone's life or destroy people's lives. He could take that and turn it into a testimony of how like, God brought ultimate deliverance for us and for all his people. Only God can do that. Only he can turn the bitter into sweet, turn the pain into laughing, turn the pain into laughing, the mourning into dancing. He's the one who gives us joy and peace. There's peace within his presence. And when you find yourselves in the middle of life's greatest storms and trials, and it looks scary, especially from a worldly standpoint or a non-believer standpoint, it's like, if you know Jesus, you know your Creator, then, and you believe everything that his word says about him, and you believe who he is, you believe he is who he says he is, and you trust that he is able to work all things out for your good. When you have that as a foundation, you're able to have like peace that surpasses all understanding in the middle of life's craziest and severe storms and tests. And to take it a step crazier, you'll make it out of it unscathed and unharmed. It'll almost be like nothing happened to you. And it'll amaze the people around you who saw what you were going through and were like baffled, and just they'll be awestruck, and they'll wonder like, how did you make it out of that alive? I saw you. You shouldn't have made it out of that alive. Like, that could have killed you. But God's hand was on you. His hedge of protection was on you in the midst of that, and he kept you safe. He didn't hand you over to the desires of your foes. So I say all that to say, whether you're going through good times or bad times or whatever, just remember that it's only temporary, and eventually you'll get to where you need to go. And the God we serve and that we've all placed our faith in, he's more than able to guide and order our steps and lead us on the right paths and be there for us in our lowest moments, and send people into your life to encourage you and inspire you to want to keep going, even when you don't have the strength to go on your own. He'll provide you with the strength you need to keep fighting. So don't give up. Don't grow weary in well-doing. In due season you shall reap if you do not faint. Remember Romans 8:28 and all the promises of the Bible. God is the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow. He doesn't change. He doesn't change like shifting shadows. What he said, he cannot lie either. Whatever he said and what he said, he will do. It's all in his timing. Those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They will mount up on wings and soar like eagles. They shall walk and not grow weary, run and not grow faint. And God is able to do exceedingly abundantly and above all that you could ask, think, or imagine. He specializes in the impossible. Nothing is too hard for him. Remember the God we serve. Instead of focusing on your problems and everything around you that's troubling you or afflicting you, instead fix your eyes on Jesus, the author and perfecter of our faith. And remember who he is. Remember who's walking with you. Alright. That's it for me. Take care.